The market is slowly recovering today. Shiba Inu's price has finally shown a slight rebound, and analysts are dropping their signals. It is currently a make-or-break situation for Shiba Inu. However, something massive just happened today. Around 151 billion Shiba Inu was taken away, then brought back, and this might just be the catalyst that pushes Shiba Inu to new all-time highs. What exactly is happening, and why is this so important? Let me explain. Disclaimer: this video is for informational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. The crypto market remains highly volatile, so always conduct your research before making investment decisions. Shiba Inu is finally showing some signs of life after yesterday's brutal crash. The price managed to bounce back today, making up for the recent losses. But here's the strange part. It's only up by less than 1%. While this may not seem like a massive rally, this small move was enough to shift the entire market sentiment. Suddenly, the mood has changed, and people are bullish again, talking about Shiba Inu like it just made a huge comeback. It's almost as if the crash never even happened. However, when you take a step back and look at the bigger picture, things aren't as positive as they may seem. The weekly chart still shows Shiba Inu in the red, sitting at almost a 4% loss. So while today's slight rebound is a relief, there is still a lot of ground to cover before we can truly call this a recovery. What makes this even more interesting is that Shiba Inu's price movement is not random. It has actually formed a pattern that hasn't been seen since July last year. One analyst pointed out that the recent price drop perfectly aligns with something known as a *** death cross ** on Shiba Inu's daily chart. If you're not familiar with the term, a death cross happens when a short-term moving average dips below a long-term moving average. This is usually seen as a bearish signal, meaning downward momentum could continue for some time. This is actually the first major death cross we've seen in 2025. The last time Shiba Inu experienced a significant moving average crossover, it was the opposite. A ** golden cross **, where the short-term average climbed above the long-term one. That happened in November, and about a month later, Shiba Inu soared to new highs. Before that, the most recent death cross occurred in July, when Shiba Inu hit rock bottom before entering a long consolidation phase. However, after that, the trend completely flipped, and the token started climbing again. If history repeats itself, we could see something similar this time. There may be a period of price stability before Shiba Inu makes its next big move. Another interesting development is that Shiba Inu trillionaires are slowly disappearing. The number of wallets holding trillions of Shiba Inu tokens is dropping rapidly, and that could be a big signal for the rest of the market. On-chain data suggests that some of the largest holders are reducing their positions, which could create additional selling pressure, making it harder for prices to hold steady. Right now, only 49 wallets still hold over a trillion Shiba Inu tokens, which is a significant drop from before. These large holders have always played a major role in keeping the market stable, so seeing their numbers shrink this much is something worth paying attention to. It suggests that some of the biggest investors might be offloading their Shiba Inu or splitting their holdings across multiple wallets. Whether this is a strategic move or a sign of fading confidence among big players, this shift could have a lasting impact on Shiba Inu's future price action. But here's the interesting part. While the trillionaires are disappearing, a new group is emerging. Over the past year, nearly 360 new Shiba Inu millionaires have been recorded. The number of wallets holding at least $1 million worth of Shiba Inu jumped from just under 600 to almost 950. This increase happened alongside the token's impressive price rise during that period. Despite its ups and downs, Shiba Inu is attracting high-value holders. More and more wallets are stacking up significant amounts of Shiba Inu, which could indicate that big players are quietly accumulating. Even the number of addresses holding over $10 million worth of Shiba Inu has increased. This kind of activity often signals growing interest from whales or even institutional investors. So while there has been market turbulence, it appears that certain deep-pocketed investors are still betting on Shiba Inu's future. Shiba Inu's ecosystem is also expanding rapidly. One recent development sent the community into a frenzy. Reports show that around 840,000 new addresses have been added to the Shiba Inu network. This is a massive wave of new users joining the ecosystem, even with all the price struggles throughout 2024. Despite its decline from previous highs, Shiba Inu has continued to grow behind the scenes. Blockchain data confirms that the total number of addresses holding Shiba Inu has skyrocketed over the past year. In February 2024, the network had around 3.8 million addresses. A year later, that number has surged past 4.6 million. This means that Shiba Inu saw even more growth over the past year than it did from 2023 to 2024. It's worth mentioning that some of these new addresses currently hold no balance. However, even if we focus only on addresses with actual Shiba Inu holdings, the numbers are still climbing. This suggests that interest in Shiba Inu is far from fading. It's actually increasing. More people are getting involved, whether they're buying, holding, or preparing for something big. Meanwhile, Coinbase just released a report about a mystery whale making massive moves with Shiba Inu. Even though the crypto market has been relatively quiet, things are happening behind the scenes. Large transfers are still going through, whales are shifting their holdings, and exchanges are adjusting their wallets. One of the most intriguing transactions involved an unknown wallet that recently scooped up 151 billion Shiba Inu tokens, worth a couple of $1 million. Shortly after, that same wallet moved all the tokens to Coinbase. But then, things got even more unusual. Not long after depositing the tokens, the same amount was withdrawn in two separate transactions, only to be sent back to the exchange again a week later in one giant transfer. No one knows for sure what's happening here. It could be a whale cashing out, a big player repositioning their holdings, or something entirely different. But whatever the reason, movements like this usually mean that something big is brewing in the Shiba Inu market. Adding to the excitement, Binance US just reintroduced the Shiba Inu and USD trading pair today, which could significantly impact the market. This is a big deal because it makes trading Shiba Inu even easier. With direct USD access back, traders no longer need to go through additional steps to buy or sell, which could bring in fresh liquidity. If trading volume increases, we could see real momentum building again. This could be a game changer for Shiba Inu. More accessibility leads to more interest, and more interest leads to more demand. If enough traders jump back in, Shiba Inu could be setting up for a major rally. With all of this bullish news coming in, investors are starting to feel excited again. In fact, one analyst just predicted that Shiba Inu could see massive returns in 2025. Trading volume has been increasing, and the price is slowly pushing toward higher trend lines. While the market remains volatile, the technical trends show strong potential. If things go as expected, Shiba Inu could be on track to reclaim its past glory. That being said, there are still challenges ahead. If support levels fail to hold, there's a chance the price could dip further before making a recovery. Right now, it's a battle between buyers and sellers, but with all the momentum building, things could take a dramatic turn very soon. In times of uncertainty, it's important to stay positive. Shiba Inu's lead marketer, Lucy, recently shared a message with the community. She reminded everyone that markets move in cycles, and that patience is key. According to her, the best strategy is to trust your instincts and invest in what you believe in. Shiba Inu has been through rough patches before, but it has also made incredible comebacks. Perhaps this is just another chapter in its story. What do you think? Will Shiba Inu break out and reach new highs soon? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an important Shiba Inu update. See you in the next video.